Let's eat.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Press Gang Restaurant and Oyster Bar. It's Chef Bryan. Today we're going to be playing with lobsters. We're going to be doing butter poached lobster with vanilla scented sweet potato puree, some wilted greens, and we're going to finish it with some spring radish shoots. Before I cook the lobsters, I like to take the elastic bands off the claws. Why do they have those elastic bands on there anyway, right? The claw, especially the crusher, is very powerful, and if you don't be careful around that, it'll take your finger right off. We're gonna get these guys in some rolling, boiling, salted water so that it tastes like the ocean. Plus about 14 minutes for these guys. Now to poach the lobster in butter, we're gonna make a sauce called a beurre or a poaching liquid called beurre. So basically that is water mounted with butter. All right, so our butter is mounted into our water. I'm just going to finish it with a bit of salt. I use unsalted butter, and I'm going to take it off of the direct heat on the stove and just plate it on the grill, nice soft heat, just to keep it warm. The other component to this plate, we're going to do a vanilla scented sweet potato puree. I've got it already made right here. We're going to put it in a pan, and I'm just going to fire it over on the grill again, just to get it heated up while we start cracking lobsters. All right, this is coming together great. We've got our poaching liquid, we've got our sweet potatoes starting to heat up. Our lobsters are actually ready to come out of the bath. We're gonna take them out of the boiling water. Be very careful. Off to the fridge we go. First thing we're gonna do is chop off the legs. Then we're gonna take the claws and knuckles off and rip it off the body. You wanna grasp the tail in one hand and the other firmly and give it a crack. Then you want to separate it, and then the tail should come out all in one piece, right down to the bottom. And then I'm just going to go and give this a quick wash in the sink. Then we're going to take the legs and we're going to roll the meat out of the legs. Now, sometimes when you're out in a restaurant, you'll be given an instrument like this to try to fool around with trying to pick the meat out of the leg. That is useless as far as I'm concerned. The way I do it is with an empty wine bottle. Now, how you empty the bottle is up to you. I had fun doing this one. But it also then becomes a tool for getting the leg meat out of a lobster. Let me show you. Simply put it on the leg, roll. Now that we have all of the meat removed from the shell, our sweet potato is coming up to temperature. Let's put this lobster into the beurre, bring it up to temperature in that bubbling, burbling, beautiful butter, and then we'll be ready to plate. So that's just going to take a couple of minutes in there to get the lobster nice and warm. The butter's going to soften it up, and we'll be ready to plate in less than a minute. Let's get that lobster over to the beurre. Let's start plating. All right, last step for this plate, we just got to wilt some greens real quick, and then we're ready to go. I'm going to hit it with a bit of wine and season with a bit of salt. We're ready to go. Butter poached Nova Scotia lobster on vanilla scented sweet potato puree with white wine wilted greens. Let's eat. Oh, that is delicious.